The opposition may bring a no-confidence motion against the Lok Sabha Speaker amid ongoing protest in Parliament. Opposition MPs have been raising slogans and creating disruption over key issues. Due to the repeated uproar, the Lok Sabha proceedings were adjourned till 2 p.m. The Speaker appealed to members to maintain order, but the protest continued. Government leaders accused the opposition of wasting valuable time of the House. Meanwhile, opposition leaders said they were not being allowed to raise important public matters. The political tension has increased and further action is likely in the coming days. A political controversy broke out after Congress claimed that a video posted from the Assam BJP's X handle showed Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma firing a rifle at target that appeared to represent Muslims. The target reportedly showed one man wearing a cap and another with a beard. Congress alleged that the video promoted violence against minorities and called it dangerous. Party spokesperson Supriya Srinath shared the clip and strongly criticized it. According to Congress, the video was later deleted. There has been no detailed response yet from the Assam's BJP regarding the allegations. A bomb threat has been sent to the Indian Parliament and several schools in Delhi through an email. The message claimed that a blast would take place in Parliament on 13 February. It also threatened to turn Delhi into Khalistan. After the email was received, security agencies acted quickly. Police teams rushed to the location and carried out checking operations. Bomb disposal squad and sniper dogs were deployed. So far, no suspicious object has been found. Officials said security has been tightened in and around Parliament and schools. An investigation is underway to trace the sender of the threatening email. Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacted with the students during the second episode of the 9th edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha. He spoke to students in different cities including Chhattisgarh and Guwahati. The Prime Minister advised students not to become slaves of technology. He said technology should be used to increase knowledge and improve skill, not to waste time. He encouraged children to focus on learning and self-development. PM Modi also discussed exam stress and motivated students to stay confident and positive during exams. A tragic incident took place in Delhi's Vikaspuri area where a private bus caught fire late Sunday night. The bus conductor Sunil Sharma died in the fire. Fire officials said it took about 1 hour to control the flames. By then the body was badly burned. Police said Sunil was sleeping inside the parked bus. He had lit a mosquito repellent coil which may have caused the fire. The body has been sent for postmortem. Police are investigating the exact cause of the incident. ISRO has identified the landing site for its upcoming Chandrayaan-4 mission. The spacecraft is planned to land near Mons Mountain, a mountain located at the Moon's south pole. Scientists selected this site after detailed study because it may contain important lunar material. The main goal of Chandrayaan-4 is to collect soil and rock samples from the Moon and bring them safely back to Earth. These samples will help researchers study the Moon's surface, water presence and history. The mission is expected to strengthen India's space research and mark another major achievement for ISRO. Japan's Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi has won a big victory in the national election. Her party, Liberal Democratic Party, secured 316 seats out of 465 seats in the lower house of parliament. This strong wins give her party a clear majority and stable control of the government. Supporters celebrated across the country after the results were announced. World leaders congratulated her on the victory. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Donald Trump sent their best wishes. Takaichi said she will focus on economic growth, security and stronger global partnerships. The election result is seen as a major political moment for Japan. The release of the new Epstein's files has triggered a global political storm. At least 10 countries have seen resignation after links to the case surfaced. Around 80 powerful individuals are now under investigation. The probe stretches from the United States to several European nations. Reports say the names include politicians, billionaires, business leaders and even members of royal families. Government have promised transparent investigations. Authorities are checking financial records, travel logs and private communications. The revelations have raised serious questions about accountability, power misuse and international collection linked to Jeffrey Epstein. The Indian stock markets opened strong today. The Sensex surged 400 points and is trading above the 84,000 level. The Nifty also gained 150 points in early trade. Buying was seen in banking and IT shares, which supported the market rally. Investors showed positive sentiments due to global cues and fresh domestic investments. Major banking stocks and leading IT companies recorded good gains. Market experts say improved foreign investments flow and a stable economic outlook boosted confidence. However, they advise investors to remain cautious due to global uncertainties and profit booking at higher levels. In the seventh match of the T20 World Cup 2026, Scotland posted a strong total against debutant Italy at Eden Gardens, Kolkata. After 19 overs, Scotland reached 185 for 3. George Munsey starred with a brilliant 84 of 54 balls, missing a century. Michelle Jones scored 37 while captain Richie Berrington made 15. Italy picked up wicket through JJ Smart, Salih Hassan and Grant Stewart. Italy also suffered a setback as captain Wayne Manson was ruled out due to a shoulder injury. Cold conditions continue in Uttarakhand as the temperature in Munsiari Pithoragarh districts dropped to -24 degrees Celsius. The India Meteorological Department has issued rain and snowfall alert in 5 districts: Uttarkashi, Chamoli, Rudraprayag, Bageshwar and Pithoragarh. Light rainfall and snowfall are expected in higher altitude areas. Meanwhile, many cities in Rajasthan also recorded very low temperatures. Weather officials have advised people to take precautions against extreme cold. Authorities are closely monitoring the situation in hill areas due to heavy snowfall warnings. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.